I was being asked all these questions. There was this Chinese officer. He had 2 stars like this, very smart, with a cigarette, big urine like this. I kept on walking up. And he was saying, Tsundue. Did you understand? I also didn't understand. All that I understood was one word, Zimayang. It was one Chinese word, Zimayang, and he said it very nicely, Zimayang. That was the only word that stayed with me. And later when I came in India, I asked some people, what does Zimayang mean? And they said something. And then I remember, now I forgot. That was the only word. And they were, when interrogation was happening, there were this number of people. Police, border police, army, jail authorities, somebody from the hunters. There were a number of people who were hunting in the border area. They also came to pitch in their intelligence. And then there were translators. All the time I kept on speaking in Tibetan, and they were doing the translation as a something written them in Chinese, and then came to me back in Tibetan. Then I said something in Tibetan, and then one day the man said, "Well, you said that you know little English, so can we try with our Chinese translator?" So I thought, oh, that's nice, you know, I can actually tell the Chinese translator, tell your boss, just send me back. I didn't do anything wrong. I just came. So the translator came, and translator one day said, and came to me and listened to me. And I was saying, you know, my name is Tenzin Tsundue, T-E-N-Z-I-N-T-S-U-N-D-U-E. I am a Tibetan refugee born in India, and made a whole kind of a brief biodata to him. And then he said, you say again. And this Chinese officer who went on making a speech like this, prancing about like a lion for 5 minutes, and whole speech was shrunk to me in 2 lines. So you come India, you study, you experience. And the Chinese soldier was getting more and more angry. He now wanted to beat me up. And in between, you would just kick me like that, or just give me a slap like this, and suddenly there was a slap, and I wouldn't hear anything. Everyone sing like that. I didn't hear anything. There was silence. And he got more and more angry. There was this iron rod put in the heat in the hearth. It was red hot, and he was threatening to poke my eyes. And he was coming on top of me like this. I was like this. No. And he was getting more and more angry because the translator was getting it all wrong. And he was almost getting at me. Then there was this Tibetan officer who kind of pushed him around like that. And told me, if you have nothing to say, just go back to your room. Same person. Who sent you? What weapons are you carrying? Who went before you? Who are coming after you? What training did you receive? And later, I was taken to Lhasa, the capital of Tibet. In the car I was taken, in this car, there were 2 other people. There was an investigation officer and the driver, and we were being taken in this car. And as we passed by the Potala, the biggest capital building, the symbol of Tibet, the love of Tibet, the capital building built on a mountain, 1,000 rooms. And there was the Dalai Lama's palace, there was the Nangal monastery, there was the state treasury, there was even a prison there, there's a college, all of that in one building, and we just whisked past by that. And then I was thrown into this prison called Situ Detention Camp. I just counted my days in prison. Day by day. Just counted my days. And sometimes when I was marking, I was thinking, didn't I just do it this morning? I said, no, that was yesterday. I have to mark it today. Then I thought, that little move was yesterday's actually. I have to do it today. And when I was marking, then I thought, I've already done it. And then in the afternoons, by then it was already 2 months in prison, and I didn't have a bath, and then the pajama was, the inside of all these 3 layers of pajama and the jeans. It must have been a little hot inside. The pajama, they were lice, white, fat lice, like little ladies walking about. And in the afternoons, when the jailers weren't around, I used to take down my pants up to here, and I used to pick them one by one, nicely, and telling them, measure your way. Don't come here. Just careful that I don't break your ribs. Three months. One day, our next door neighbor, prisoner, Tenzin, I met him on the day when we were to clean our toilets. We used to be given a small bucket which we used for throughout the day and then clean up the next morning. Tenzin was somebody who would say, "Gyaro, palo you, kajigo na nazu benang, kajigo." Just shout from the prison window. He had no fear. Get out of our country! What are you doing here, bloody Chinese? And because of that, he was sometimes denied food, sometimes denied what is called fang food, 10 minutes fresh air in the morning. He was denied that. One day, we met in the courtyard where we were to have fang food. And on the way, I saw him coming this way and I was going that way. We were not supposed to speak, but I asked him, "Where are you from?" "I'm from India." "Where are you from?" "I'm from Nagpur." "What's your number?"